The midnight watch. I used to work the graveyard shift at a gas station. Nothing but me, the hum of the refrigerators, and the empty highway. Now I'm a small woman. My partner, who worked the other half of the week, was small too. People worried about us. The regulars would linger a bit longer than they needed to, scanning the shadows in the parking lot, making sure we were okay before they drove off into the dark. There was one regular, a man who worked in the metro about an hour away. He'd come in every single morning for his cigarettes. He had a face like carved stone, never smiled, never joked. For months, I made it my personal mission to break that icy exterior. One morning, I saw his car pull up. I grabbed his brand, scanned them, and had them sitting on the counter before he even hit the door. When he saw them, the stone cracked. He actually smiled. The warning. But the smile didn't last long. He looked at me, really looked at me, and his voice got low. "Do you ever get scared on the night shift?" He asked. "You are small. It is not safe." I tried to shrug it off. I told him we could lock the doors, and that the provincial police were always around washing their cruisers. I thought I was being brave. He just nodded slowly, like he was looking at something far behind me. "I moved here from Eastern Europe in the late 80s, he said. "I worked the midnight shift at a station just like this. One night the silence got to me, and I fell into a deep, heavy sleep. The heavy sleep. He told me he woke up to his manager shaking him violently, face pale as a sheet. The phone had been ringing for hours, and the manager thought he was dead. "I am sorry I slept," the man had told his boss. But the manager just pointed outside. "I don't care about the sleep," he whispered. "Look." While the man had been dreaming, thieves had swarmed the station. They hadn't touched him. They just methodically stripped the place. They stole every single quart of motor oil on the property, leaving the shelves bare and the pavement a mess. They had moved like ghosts around his sleeping body. Then, the man leaned over the counter and looked me right in the eye. "They left me because I was asleep," he said. Then they drove down the road to the next station to do it again. But at that station, the clerk was awake. He fought back. He paused, the sound of the wind outside the shop feeling a lot colder all of a sudden. The thieves stabbed him to death, left him to bleed out on the linoleum while they took the oil. "If you ever feel sleepy," he told me, "just lock the door and sleep. It might be the only thing that saves your life." I don't work at that station anymore. But sometimes when I'm at home and it's late, and I hear a car door slam outside in the dark, I think about that man, and I think about how sometimes the only difference between a normal shift and a headline is whether or not you're watching when the shadows decide to move.